How does requirement works? Requirement is one of the most important functions required for attaining and retaining human capital-based competitive advantages. Requirement provides the first contact for an organization with the employees. An organization must have effective requirement policies and processes to inform candidates about the job opening and persuade them to apply for the able positions. A good requirement strategy should inform qualified individuals about employment opportunities, create positive image of the company, provide enough information about the job so that applicants can make comparison within the qualifications and interests. Applicants with experience and qualifications most closely relate to job specifications may eventually be selected. Organizations become concerned when the cost of a mistake in requirement is high. The aim is to obtain at a minimum cost the number of suitable and qualified candidates to satisfy the need of the organization. The organization attracts candidates by means of identifying, evaluating, and using the most appropriate source of applicants.
The steps are human resource planning. That involves framing of human resource plan in tune with the organizational objectives. It involves the estimation of how many qualified persons are necessary to carry out the assigned activities, like personal demand. How many people will be available, that is, internal supply, and what must be done to ensure that the personal supply equals the personal demand at an appropriate point in the future, that is, reconciliation process. Second is determination of a strategy. For choosing the candidates, it may include, among others, the development of different sources of recruitment, the preference to be followed, the recruitment method to be used, and the series of activities to be undertaken. The third is evaluation of the sources of recruitment. It refers to the assessment of the strengths and weaknesses of the sources available to an organization. There are two important sources of recruitment. First, the internal, that includes the existing employees, the former employees, and the employees' referrals, and the external, that refers to all sources other than the internal ones. Fourth, the implementation of recruitment methods and strategies. It's the finalization of the source and the actual implementation of strategies. Recruitment methods and strategies must be implemented in accordance with all relevant laws and regulations. Feedback and control. As recruitment is a continuous process, it is essential to evaluate the effectiveness. The quality of the applicant pool is an indicator of the efficacy of the recruitment process.
Requirement methods are the tools an organization uses to attract the right people to apply for a job opening. The organization can make use of internal and external requirement methods. Job posting is the procedure for letting employees know that there is a job opening able. Job bidding is the procedure that allows individuals in the organization who believe they have the right requirement to apply for the job. This let the workers feel they are valued since they are given the first opportunity to apply for a job before it is advertised outside the organization. The second one is employee referrals. It is when employers mention someone to the required who think they has the requirement for the specific job and then motivates the person to apply for the job. External requirement methods. There are 5 types. The first one is advertising and is the most popular method. 3. The organization communicates its employment need to the public using different advertisements like newspapers, radios, television, and others. The most important aspect is that they use this type to get the right person's attention so that the person realizes he wants the job and apply for it. The second one is employment agencies. It is an organization that helps firms attract employees and also helps individuals to get a job. Internships is a special form of requirement when the person is still studying and he enters to the organization to get experience. Professional associations. Many business areas have professional associations that provide requirement and placement service for their members. The last one is internet recruiting. It is one of the fastest and new ways of recruiting individuals for job opening.